it's Jackeline here. In today's video, I have a full face of hyped up drugstore makeup. But before we get started, and if you're new here, I hope that you will consider to subscribe to my channel and ring the post notification bell so you get to know whenever I upload new videos. Also, come and follow me on my Instagram. And now, if you want to see details about this drugstore makeup, if they are worth the hype, because believe me, some beauty gurus really have hyped them up, and if they will work on mature skin, then just keep on watching. In the past few months, I will say over a year, I have been collecting this little pile of drugstore makeup, thinking about doing a video with a full-on face of drugstore products, and today is the day. Some of these products right here, they have been very hyped up, like say some stuff by Nikki Tutorials and other big influencers, Tati too, some stuff right here. But anyhow, the other day I was at Target, just as many of you maybe going to the grocery store and whatnot to find paper goods. This time I wasn't looking for toilet paper, I was looking for paper towels. And while I was walking out of Target, very close to that, you know, makeup section, there was a big display of e.l.f. cosmetics. And I have seen these little bite size eyeshadows all over the internet. Many YouTubers have reviewed them, and I got up close and I'm like, well, this one looks cute, and I got it in the shade Cream and Sugar. I think it's super cute. It kind of reminds me a little bit of Natasha Denona, the Mini Nude palette, or even her Viva palette in the sense of color story. And I said, you know what? I think it will be a good time. And then I think it was 2 months ago, I had a subscription box with Allure. I had canceled it already, and nothing because I'm against of Allure or anything like that, but I'm trying to cut on costs on things. So that was, you know, any subscription boxes that I don't have already paid for an annual membership, I have chopped it off. Anyhow, in one of those subscription boxes, I also received the e.l.f. Cosmetics, what is it? The Poreless Putty Primer. And I love my Tatcha Silk Canvas, and I thought, okay, well, Jeffree Star, he really hyped it up, saying that they were equal, and then there's so many people that they have actually, you know, review it and compare it and whatnot. I'm like, you know what? Let's just give it a go. Let's give it a try. I'm not against of drugstore makeup. You know that I'm a luxury beauty lover, but I mean, in the past when I was, let's see, when I was living with my mom in my young age, teenager years, because of my mother, I was able to, you know, get some goodies from Lancome and other brands, so they were more luxury. But the reality is that when I became an adult and I had to go to work, and you know, the first thing that I was thinking of, it wasn't on luxury makeup, it was paying my bills, my rent, just like everybody else. And I was buying, you know, I remember Revlon, pretty much all my makeup was from Revlon, some things from L'Oreal, and then when I was getting a little bit more money, I went back to my Lancome. And then, you know, life just have its ups and downs and changes and whatnot. And hey, you know, I like, again, some of these items I have tried it and used it for a while, and some of them are gonna be literally first impressions. So I'm gonna stop rambling right here, and I'm excited because let's see, we're gonna go first with this Catrice Illuminating Prime and Fine Dewy Glow Fixing Spray. And I have used this one. In fact, I'm pretty sure I have this product in, I don't remember, try on haul or something like that, but it was from last year, and I really like it. And on that time, I actually used it as a setting spray. This time, I'm gonna use it, it says here prime, so I'm gonna prime. Let's go ahead and prime my face. Woo! Okay, it doesn't have the best scent possible. And maybe I overdrench my my skin with it, but that's okay. And like I said, I received this e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer from my Allure box. I'm pretty sure it was January maybe. Oh, I don't remember, but it was a couple months ago. Okay, and I do have here my the Silk Canvas. I'm not going to use it on my face, but this is my first impression, so I'm going to touch it. The color is the same. The scent, no, the scent. Tatcha scent is very unique and kind of like the Tatcha signature. This one, let's see right here. Okay, there's a little bit of a difference between the Tatcha one and the e.l.f. one. The Tatcha feels a little bit more creamy. The e.l.f. one feels creamy, but it kind of like melts a little on your finger with the warmth of your finger. So hopefully it helps with my enlarged pores. If you're new here, hi, thank you for stopping by. I do have enlarged pores on this area right here, and that's usually where I use my Tatcha Silk Canvas. As well, I do have a lot of freckles. I do have a light to medium skin tone with golden undertones. Okay, upon first impression, it's not like it has completely diminished the size of my enlarged pores as the Silk Canvas from Tatcha does. It's more, I would say even a little bit more moisturizing than anything else. Moving on to foundation, I got here Flower Light Illusion Foundation. This has a luminous type of finish. I have used that before. It has been on my collection for a while, and I got it in the shade Natural Beige. This is not my first impression on this product. In fact, it's one of my favorite drugstore foundation for the finish. I really like it, and I don't, as you can tell, I needed to clean it. It's all over the place. I have used that many times. Oh, you know what? I have got to this Sonia Kashuk makeup blender. I think, yeah, Mel Thompson she's the one that usually raves about this product right here. And this one, I have purchased it a while ago. And this one is not as soft or as bouncy as the one from Beauty Blender, but it's not too hard either. Okay, and I'm just gonna step out for a little because I need to damp this sponge. Be right back. Okay, I just dampened it a little and it really grew. I really love this marble type of design. I think it was so clever to do that. Okay, and I'm just gonna shake well this foundation right here. And I don't know how much I'm gonna use, about half a pump or a pump. Okay, so let's see how this goes. I know I like this foundation, and the only thing is it doesn't come in too many shades. And I don't know if it's my idea, but I remember last year Flower Beauty was, I shouldn't say hyped up because they do have really good products. There's a lot of products that I had actually gone ahead and buy them at Walmart, and I enjoy them, like lipsticks and even eyeshadows. The highlighters too are really good, but at the end of 2019, it completely seems like not a lot of people were talking about anymore Flower Beauty, and then this year I don't see it like coming up too much on the comments of other bigger YouTubers. I actually see more about Honest Beauty, so I don't know. I hope that they continue because I think they do have really good products. Okay, let me just be quiet for a second, and I think this shade right here is a really nice match with my skin. And honestly, I don't notice a lot of like oxidation with this foundation. I think it's a really good foundation overall. Okay, so it gives this very nice, luminous, kind of radiant type of finish without being too much. I think it's just very nice, like kind of like for everyday wear. It does have SPF of 18, and honestly, I mean, I have put my SPF already before filming these videos. I had my skincare, my SPF. Then going into concealer, honestly, I was thinking to do an all Flower Beauty type of video, but then I decided that now let's just do an all drugstore. So this one, I had it for literally maybe like 7 or 8 months. Is the Flower Beauty Light Illusion Full Coverage Concealer. So this one right here, I haven't heard a lot of things about it, like if people like it or dislike it, but it just kind of captured my attention because I like the foundation and I'm like, well, this is full coverage, and as you can tell, this girl has very dark under eye circles, so I cannot open this thing. And the shade that I got is light medium M1/2, so it looks like kind of like a neutral, a little bit into the yellow undertone. I don't know if this will be too dark for me or not, and it comes with a nice doe foot applicator, so let's just try. Okay, this concealer has a nice coverage. Now honestly, I don't like too much the sponge. I think I'm getting used a lot with my Dose of Color sponge, that it has a very pointy tip and I'm able to get on the inner corners of my eyes. Okay, so far so good. I'm gonna just add a little bit more. I'm gonna be jumping into brows right now, and actually I heard good things about this e.l.f. Ultra Precise Brow Pencil. So I actually got this product while I was browsing into the e.l.f. section at my local Target, and I was looking for a brow product because that's the only thing that I didn't have, a brow product for this video. And I remember that Emily Noel was the one who was, I shouldn't say raving about it, but giving, you know, good comments about this e.l.f. product. I think she also likes the one that has, it's kind of like a white packaging. I think that one too, but when I was looking at it up close, it looked like it wasn't so precise. It didn't have this kind of tip. It was a little bit thicker. And honestly, I have plenty of brow hairs that I usually just fill it out, you know, very little, and kind of keep it as natural as possible. I don't like super defined kind of brows. So my brows are done, and now let's see how is the concealer looking like right now. It has increased the concealer, so that's good. I'm using the same concealer as an eyeshadow primer. Right now I'm just gonna do what I usually do with my everyday makeup, and is just using my same concealer for my eyelids. Now let's go for the e.l.f. Bite Size Eyeshadow Palette. I really like it. I think it's super cute, this squad right here. Let me just give it a quick swatch. Okay, the matte shade seems to be kind of like a more of a powdery type of formula. Let's give it a quick swatch. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and use my Eco Tools brush, and I'm gonna go with a lighter matte shade right here. And this shade definitely doesn't show on my eyelid. It's basically just setting my concealer. You know what? A few months ago, I also reviewed the Bare Necessities palette from ColourPop, and I purchased the brush set that it came during that time. So I'm gonna dig into this brush set again and just look for another couple brushes. Oh great, I found this E19 ColourPop brush in that little pouch that I just showed you, and I'm gonna go ahead and use this dark shade right here. It looks very dark in the pan, but it doesn't seem like it's way too dark. It's powdery though. And I'm just gonna start applying it right here on my outer V. Okay, whatever that is remaining on the brush, I'm just gonna take it right over my crease. Put you a little bit closer. I'm gonna keep building just a little bit more this color. And as you can tell, it doesn't go so deep, so dark. I mean, you can deepen it out, you know, if you pack it on. Now with a ColourPop F18 brush, I'm gonna use this bronzy shade right here. A very pretty shade. And then I'm just taking it even a little bit over that darker shade. Using the same Catrice spray, I'm gonna just wet the brush, and I'm gonna use that same shade wet. You know what? And right in the middle of my eyelid, I want a little bit of this shade. It looks so pretty. Morphe E36 brush, and I'm gonna go to this bronze shade. I'm just gonna put it on my lower lash line. Got this Morphe brush from, it was a set. I don't remember which one it is, but it's just your basic liner brush. I'm gonna go into the darkest matte shade. I'm gonna apply it on the end of my lower lash line, right on the outer corner. Just stamping it. And I'm just elongating a little bit the eye with a mini wing. Morphe M213 brush. I'm gonna go to this metallic shade here, and I'm just gonna use it on my inner corner as a highlighter. With whatever is remaining, I'm just gonna use it right here on my brow bone. I'm done with my other eye, so I'm gonna go into this NYX Retractable Eyeliner in the shade Bronze. And I'm just gonna put these on my waterline. Now into lashes. Honestly, this is not gonna be any surprise for you, because who hasn't heard of the L'Oreal Lash Paradise Mascara? I mean, this is kind of that cult classic for everybody, and I got it here on the shade 200 Blackest Black. And I have actually tried the one that is waterproof, and it's horrible. I didn't like it at all. And I'm like, okay, well, I heard great things about the original one, so let me just give it a go with that one and see how this goes. Nice, it's separating my lashes really well. Okay, here it is with a few coats. Okay, it's really giving me volume. I mean, I have done many coats right here. And you know what? It's not a super wet mascara or too dry. Okay, eyes are done, so let's continue with the face. Honestly, I love Physicians Formula products, and in fact, I did a first impressions during Valentine's with this Butter collection and Whaley Hung, and I love these shades right here. But first, I'm gonna be using this Butter bronzer, also by Physicians Formula, and this is the deep version. And it still smells amazing. I mean, to me, this is the smell that the Marc Jacobs, the coconut one, should have. I don't know what, I don't like the scent of the Marc Jacobs one. I'm gonna be using the ColourPop F18 brush. Oh, so pretty. And it smells so good too. And now I'm not gonna resist my temptation, but I'm gonna go into the deep bronzer shade from this palette. It's just so beautiful. It has a little bit of a sheen to it. And I'm using a Morphe brush. This again came part of a set, and it doesn't have a number. I'm just gonna use it a little more right there. I love that it has a little bit of like a sheen to it. For blush, I'm gonna use something that is very hyped up, but there's a reason why, and I personally love it, and I have been using it for at least 2 to almost 3 years, and it's that Milani Luminoso blush. Lovely peachy golden shade. Taking a ColourPop F21 brush. And long ago, I bought this Pixi and Rach Loves highlighter palette. I mean, this was from last year, and again, I had it for a while now and never give it a try. So this is the perfect opportunity. The shades are beautiful. It also comes with a mirror. What else you can ask for? Okay, so let me just give it a quick swatch right here for you. I'm gonna use the shade T with Morphe Y14 brush. I also came across to this e.l.f. Halo Glow Setting Powder, and if you don't know, I really love kind of glowy finishing powders to set my makeup, and I usually just do it, you know, on the perimeter of my face, and I'm like, okay, this sounds promising. So the typical e.l.f. packaging, and oh my gosh, and look at these, they even have a stopper. High-end brands, learn from e.l.f. We need this badly. Okay, this is perfect. It has a little peel off sticker right here. Oh, I love that. I love that it has that sifter, and then you can turn it, and that way you can take it on your cosmetic bag and it will not go everywhere. Okay, just put some right here. And they were different shades. This shade right here, let me tell you, is medium. Okay, and don't kill me, but I'm using a Morphe and Jackeline Heel brush. This is the JH01. I think this is the time that we don't need to make, you know, too much fuss about different influencers and whatnot. I mean, let's just be kind. The world is going through too much to just be focusing about those type of things, okay? Alright, so I'm just gonna use it like I will usually do and just to buff my makeup. This powder doesn't have any glitter or shimmer particles. Just give a very beautiful glow to the skin. Just a very subtle radiance. Okay, for lip liner, I'm gonna be using my ColourPop BFF lip liner. And as you can tell, I use it and quite a bit. I really love these lip liners by ColourPop. For lipstick, I'm gonna go with Flower Beauty in Peachy Nude. Okay, now something that Tati has raved about is this Gold Addiction by L'Oreal, and I got it in the shade Nude Gold. So it does have a little bit, what it seems to be a little bit of a sheen. Doesn't look like glitter. So I'm just gonna put these right in the middle of my lips. Oh, beautiful. Okay, let's set all this makeup with a Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. Honestly, my makeup looks beautiful and nothing, zero to envy any of my beloved high-end products or luxury products. So I have been converted. Thank you so much for watching, for your time. I would love to read your comments down below. Have you tried any of these products? Do you like them? Is there anything that you will suggest for me to try next? And while you're at it, just look a little bit up under this screen. It says subscribe. Don't miss the opportunity. Subscribe to my channel, become part of my family. And if you don't want to miss any of my content, do not forget, very important, tap on that post notification bell because that's the only way YouTube will let you know whenever I upload new videos. Come and follow me on my Instagram. I have a lot of news to share with you right there. And if you like this video, do not forget to give it a thumbs up. Also share with family and friends so we can entertain each other while we're going through all of this mess in the world. I'm sending you all my love, my blessings. Until the next time, I hope you have a beautiful, wonderful day. Bye-bye.